So it's Men's Mental Health Month, and I'm here in my room right now. We have one more day of the retreat left, but I thought it'd be a good time to make a video like this and just get it out. So yeah, I've been reflecting a little bit on this journey that I've been on so far, and it's been an incredible experience. I found that I've made a lot of profound breakthroughs and learned how to actually start speaking more from my authentic self, which is something that I always felt that I was doing, but never actually truly was. And a big part of that I saw in the way in which I responded to other people, even when they made, little jokes, just little things that would test the boundaries that I suppose I once was all too comfortable with just collapsing on. I found myself being more assertive. I found myself being more gentle but firm at the same time. And I think one thing that comes to mind, which really played a part on my sense of self, my self-confidence, my self-esteem, is some of the conversations that I let happen. And if you've been in a similar position, you'll know exactly what I mean. There is a type of conversation which really weighs down heavily on a man's soul, especially when he talks to people that he cares about, and these words come out of their mouths. And these words are the words of trying to remind you of who you used to be when you're trying to make a change for the better, when you get talked out of trying to do something that you want to achieve, or when you speak about a goal and they tell you to just be grateful for what you have right now, curb your ambitions, like silence your hunger almost. And then you get reminded of all the insecurities and all the patterns that you had, which you are no longer actively giving into. You are taking that step to become a better person. You're taking a step forward to try your absolute best to just be different, to get a different result out of life. And while I've been just sitting, pondering, reflecting, and seeing the change in others and observing the change within myself, I was brought back to one of those conversations. And it is one of the worst things that a man could ever hear from his partner or from the people that are closest to him, family, even close friends. But especially when it comes from the person that's supposed to be your support system, that really hits you in the soul. And so I'm just making this video to let you know that, you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. And despite what other people might be saying, they may be saying, oh yeah, it's June, it's Pride Month. It's the month to start focusing more on equality and diversity. A big part of that is also seeking equality for men and looking at how men collectively are pinned down by a bunch of words. But words do mean things, right? I know that if you're a guy, you know exactly what I mean. Because all your life, you have tried to become something more than what you currently are. And you're constantly met with words of resistance. They're just words. But they weigh so heavily. Because if they were simply just words and meant nothing, then they wouldn't affect us the way they did. So, I just want you to know that you're not alone. And I hope that you're keeping yourself safe. Life will get better as soon as you lean into it and as soon as you start learning to stand up for yourself. Find your purpose, find your voice. I've made a video on that. Do not allow people to disrespect you. Speak your truth, speak it confidently, speak it firmly, but there's no need to be aggressive. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance. I've also made a video on that. With that being said, I hope you're well. Remember, stay abundant, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one.